Hey, this is DK and welcome to today's video. Over the last almost 6 months, we've seen quite a lot of video creation softwares being launched, and two of the softwares that did extremely well was Easy Sketch Pro and Explaindio Video Creator. Now there was another option which was a Video Maker FX, which also did extremely well, but then Video Maker FX is a lot obsolete if you compare it with Easy Sketch Pro and Explaindio Video Creator, and so that's primarily why in today's video what I'm going to do is compare two of these softwares that are doing extremely well in the market today, which is Easy Sketch Pro and Explaindio Video Creator Pro version 2. So this video is about Easy Sketch Pro version 2 versus Explaindio Video Creator Pro version 2. Okay, let me give you a quick roundup of these two softwares and what exactly these does. Now, first let us talk about Easy Sketch Pro. Now, Easy Sketch Pro, just as the name suggests, is a sketch video maker. So basically, it's a whiteboard video creator where you can create a lot of doodle kind of videos, sketch videos, and you know it's all about sketching something. So how it basically looks is it appears as if a hand is sketching some of these text onto the whiteboard, or some of these pictures onto the whiteboard. So it's basically a whiteboard video maker. You can call it a doodle video maker or maybe a sketch video maker. So that is primarily what Easy Sketch Pro is all about. So if I am to tell you about Explaindio primarily is an explainer video creator. Now when I say explainer video creator, you might have seen a lot of these videos that explain in detail about what specific businesses do. Now these are explainer videos. So there will be animations. Okay, there will be people who will come onto the whiteboard or the screen and tell you something about the businesses. It'll all be cartoon characters, images, and you can also do sketching, which means you can also create sketch videos using Explaindio Video Creator. So if you look at it from the outset, it is pretty simple. So Explaindio Video Creator creates explainer videos and also whiteboard videos, whereas Easy Sketch Pro creates only whiteboard videos. So that clearly tells you which is the better option, and you might want to go for Explaindio Video Creator. But before you jump to the conclusion, let me tell you a few other things about Easy Sketch Pro and Explaindio Video Creator. Now, I'll quickly make a 10-second video and let me show you how each of these softwares work. Now, at Easy Sketch Pro, creating a new video is pretty simple. What you do is you create a new project, and you have this new project. You can have options of selecting the screen size. You can select a 640 by 480 pixel, or if you want a 720p video, just select the 720p video. You can change the frames per second up to a maximum of 30 frames per second, but 25 fps is good, so you need not change any of these things. But if you want to change the background color, you have that option here. You can change the background color here, and if you want to put a gradient, you can also add a gradient. So let's quickly add a gradient here and show you how this works. So you can see here now, this is a gradient. So you can sketch on this gradient and you've changed the background of this video. So I will not do this, and instead what I'll do is I'll just go back to the default options, which is about keeping it plain white. That's it, and we'll sketch on it so that I can show you how quickly it works. Now with Easy Sketch Pro, it is very simple. You have these options here. The first one is to add text. Second one is image. Then you can add video, and you have an option of adding background, which is pretty much the same thing that we did, but you have an option of adding images to your background, or maybe videos to your background. You can see here you can load any of these images onto the background. So if you want to do a video where you are sketching something onto one of these whiteboards here on the billboards, you can do that as well. So this is a nice option that is there with Easy Sketch Pro, and it works beautifully well. It looks very nice and very professional. So I will not do that. I'll go back to what we've been talking about. So what we'll just do is we'll sketch on the plain white board here. So These are the options that you have here. Now let me quickly add a text here. It's very simple. You can change the font size, you can change it into a bold, italic, or an italic bold. You can change the colors if you want, and you can align it center or align it left align or maybe the right align. So I just click on center and here is the text. So it's pretty simple. Now you double click on it and all that you do is press Ctrl and you can drag it anywhere you want, and you can reduce the size, increase the size, do whatever you want. And if you don't press Ctrl, what you can do is you can also rotate this text. You can see here, you can do all of these things with the text. So now we'll keep it as it is here, and let me quickly add an image. Now we have a huge image library with Easy Sketch Pro. So you will find pretty much everything that you would want in order to sketch your videos on Easy Sketch Pro. And in addition to that, when you buy Easy Sketch Pro, you get a lot of these free images pretty much every week. They run a Friday free image newsletter where you get a lot of these images for free as well. So you can just select one of these images. Let us go and click this image and add that. So we've added that here. It is pretty simple. You're done with adding text and image to your whiteboard. Now all that you need to do is just right click on it, and it's already selected, request focus. But if you want this to be your primary scene, which means scene number 1, what you'll have to do is you'll have to right click and click on request focus for the first item in the screen. Okay, you can see here this is the first one and this is the second one. If you want to move this or change the order here, all that you have to do is just order it up or order it down. So if you're ordering it down, this becomes the first image, and which means you will have to request focus here, and you can remove the request focus for this one. That's it. It's that simple. Now again, we need to create the second scene. So let's quickly create the second scene. What you can do is just click on this one and you have the next. Okay, so if you don't want to use this, then the best option to do this is just drag and drop this wherever you want. Now I'll show you how this transition works. So I've moved this here. I add another text. And we add that here. And let me quickly add an image. I'll request focus for this one because that is the first one in this scene. And now you've added the second scene. Now let me play this and show you how this works. You can see how beautifully it sketches. It looks so natural, and the transition is pretty cool. You can see here, because I moved the first scene diagonally towards the bottom, the scene has moved diagonally towards the bottom. And you can make a lot of such cool effects and create a lot of such videos. Now let me show you another thing that I can do with Easy Sketch Pro. So this is the first scene here. You can see here. Now if I want this image to remain on screen and the second scene to appear, so what I do is, all I need to do is just drag this a little up here and add a second scene. So this is appearing as number 5. I need to move this up the order to 3, and what I do is I right click on this and request focus. Now let's see how the scene looks. You can see how nicely it appeared here. So that's how beautiful the animations with Easy Sketch Pro is, and it is pretty easy, pretty simple. Now you have a ton of options to for the properties for this one. You can either draw by hand, do nothing, just draw without a hand appearing in, drag in by hand, fade in, all of these, and you can customize pretty much anything that you want to do with using all of these options here. So designing with Easy Sketch Pro is like, it's child's play. It's pretty simple. There is no learning curve, and you can do it pretty fast. And you can add music here. There are a lot of music. This is where you can add your own music, but if you want, there are a lot of royalty-free music loops that are available here itself. You can select one of this and click on select, and that's it. Your music is added. It is that simple again. If you want to record your voiceover, you have the microphone option. You can record the voiceover, and that is also pretty simple. So you can see how all of these things works. Now another cool feature of Easy Sketch Pro. Now this feature was there in Easy Sketch Pro since the beginning, but this is something that has been introduced very recently by Explaindio in version 2. That is sketching from a video. Now let me quickly add a video. Let me find a video for you, and I'll quickly add a video here. Okay, so I've selected this video out here. Now you have three options here. You can add a video element to this screen, which means the video will be there and it will play there. You can enable sketch to live video, which means it will start as a sketch and then the video will start playing. Or you can add the video as a background. Now let me show you how the sketch to live video works. It will take a few seconds for it to process because it's a HD video, full HD video. Okay, so now that has been added. Now let's quickly see how this video looks. You can see there how nicely the video was sketched onto the board and then it started playing. So this feature is something that has been there with Easy Sketch Pro since a long time, and you can do this, you can use this for whatever you want. Now if I want to resize this video to a smaller video so that it plays here on the side of this video, then side of this image, I can do that as well, so that this video keeps playing here, and that's it. So it's a very handy software. Easy Sketch Pro is very easy to use. Once you've done all of that, all that you need to do is just click export to video and your video is already ready. And if you want to edit a specific scene, it's pretty simple. All that you need to do is just go to the timeline here and select the timeline that you want to edit, and you should be able to edit that. You can adjust the drawing time. You can do whatever you want to do with the properties tab here, and you have a lot of options to customize it, and it's that simple. So that is what Easy Sketch Pro is all about. Now let me quickly move on to Explaindio Video Creator and show you what Explaindio Video Creator is all about. Okay, so I am on the dashboard for Explaindio Video Creator Pro version 2. So this is how Explaindio works. So first what you have to do is you have to create a project here. Let me create a test project. Now once you've created a project, you can see these options become active. So first what you do is you click on this, and you can either add a scene from a personal library if you have already saved any scene to your personal library, but I've not done anything, so it is saying you did not save any sketch scene. Or else what you can do is you can create a new sketch scene, and that will open the drawing board here. Now this is the drawing board. In this drawing board you can do pretty much anything. You can add an animation. If you want, you can add an Explaindio slides. So these are basically Explaindio slides that you get with the software. These are not too many slides here. It's just a handful of these slides. So you will have to do a lot of mix and match to create your videos. And to be frank with you, I did not find a lot of these slides to be of top quality, but then you can mix and match, and you can do a lot of things. So that way you have an option of doing creating nice videos. So for example, if you just want to add a single slide here, you can use this add single slide, and that slide should be added here. So you can click add, and that slide should be added here. And this is about 6.8 seconds. Let me close this and show you a scene preview of how this will look. So this is how the scene looks. Now you can go and edit whatever you want in this one, the scene, the shockwave file. If you want, you can sketch an animated movie panel here. You can edit the slides, so you can customize this animation. So when you click on customize this animation, basically it will tell you how many text areas are there. So I can edit that. So you saw that text area out here. That is primarily what I'm editing. Now you can see here, This is one of the text areas. So once you've done that, just click on close and that should close. You can add a background image if you want. Browse, you can go to the gallery and add a background image if you want. Let me quickly add this one. You can see here the background image has been added, or you can remove that. You can browse anything from your hard drive and install that as well. You have an option of drawing on the previous slide, but that option doesn't work in this slide, so it works only on a few slides. And you can go about customizing what you want to do after the action and what you want to do before the action. Now you can reduce the time duration, whatever you want, with all of these simple options here. So that is how you add a scene in Explaindio Creator. Now let's click Open Canvas, and what I can do is, if I don't want this, I can just delete this. Now let me quickly show you creating a whiteboard video here. So let's add a sketch image. Now sketch images that you have in Explaindio Video Creator is very limited. You can see here there is not too many images that you have here, but you can do with what you have in here in Explaindio Creator, but otherwise you'll have to buy a lot of sketch scenes if you want to do that. So I've added one of these, and then this is a cool feature that is there with Explaindio Video Creator. Now you can add an animation. So let me quickly add an animation here. This is an animation that I'm trying to add. Now I'll add another point. So what I do is I want it to go there and come here, and then I add another point where I can just bring it here. This is an animation that I'm adding. Now let me add a text. Okay, so I add the text here. Now you can add animations to this text as well. So let me quickly add an animation here. So what I do is I come here and I rotate this because I want this to appear here. Okay, so that is primarily what my text animation is. And now I'll close this canvas and let me show you the scene preview. You can see here how this is working. You can see how cool this animation looks. The text came from here till here and it is sitting here. This image started here, it revolved all this area, it took a circle and it came back and sat here. So these are some of the nice animations that you can add with Explaindio Video Creator, and doing that is pretty simple. You saw that it is drag and drop there, and because you have a lot of slides, you can create very professional videos if you want to do a slide presentation, PowerPoint presentation or anything like that. And the only problem with Explaindio Video Creator is that there is a lot of learning curve involved. So you might just not know what to do with all of these options if you've not gone through the tutorial videos, or if you've not played around with this software for some time. It took me almost about a couple of days to understand some of the basic aspects of Explaindio Video Creator and how all of these features worked. Now, another challenge that I found with Explaindio Video Creator was some of these basics, like for example, if I want to add a background to this video, I still don't have a clue how to go about doing that. I have an option of giving it a paper look here. I can select this texture. You can add a paper texture. You can go here, select one of these textures and add it, and your background will look like that of a paper. So this is an option that you have, but then I don't have a clue as to how to go about changing the background for this. And from what I found it very difficult to go about changing the background for this video, for these sketches. Now the option that I have here is to come and select a background image here or a background video. But what if I want to change only the color of the background? I still don't have that option. So, Explaindio Video Creator, while it has a lot of features and it can help you create a lot of nice little videos, it still requires a lot of learning curve, and it's a very advanced video creation software. For somebody who just wants some basic software to go and create nice videos. So if you compare these two videos, you will find that Explaindio Video Creator has a lot of other features, and like what I've been discussing with you when I showed you Easy Sketch Pro, Explaindio Video Creator, the latest version comes with an option of sketching from videos. So if you want, you can add a video from your local storage, and this will sketch that video and then move it into an explainer video here. And so it's a very nice feature because it will start off with a sketch and the video will start playing. So you can show a lot of these things. Like, for example, this is used a lot in a lot of these real estate explainer videos and all of those things. So these are all nice options, but that has just been introduced in Explainer Video Creator. So if you're buying video version 2.0, then you will get that option. Otherwise, you might not get that option. Now, moving on to the pricing of both of these softwares. Both of these softwares are pretty much priced at the same level, but you need to keep in mind that Explaindio Video Creator comes with a yearly fee. So which means that you have to pay an yearly fee every year if you want to keep getting upgrades and updates to the software. Whereas Easy Sketch Pro is a lifetime upgrade free software, and you have to pay only a one-time fee for that. Now, how will you decide which one is right for you? Intending to create simple videos for YouTube or for promoting products that you want to promote, then I think Easy Sketch Pro is the best option to go, because it is pretty easy, fast, and you can create a lot of different whiteboard videos, and that should work really well because it looks really nice when created with Easy Sketch Pro. And if you want to create only whiteboard videos, then again I will recommend Easy Sketch Pro, because that is a better whiteboard video creator than Explaindio Video Creator. But if you want anything more than a whiteboard video, then Explaindio Video Creator is the one that you need to buy, because Explaindio Video Creator gives you a lot of options to create different kind of videos. The best part is that it even lets you create videos that are similar to that of Animoto. So you might have seen Animoto is a monthly subscription, and you create a lot of videos you can create a lot of simple videos on Animoto. You can create pretty much the same videos with Explaindio Video Creator as well. And the best part is there is no monthly fee, but yes, there is an annual fee, but I don't think that is too much of a charge to pay, because at about $47 to $57 odd for a year, you're getting a software that gives you a ton of features and is very handy in creating videos. So it entirely depends upon what your use is. If you want to create simple sketch videos, Easy Sketch Pro is the one to go with. If you want to create detailed explainer videos or Animoto style videos, then I think Explaindio Video Creator is the one that you should go with. So that's about it on the comparison between Explaindio Video Creator and Easy Sketch Pro. So, both of these softwares are not exorbitantly priced today. You can buy your copies at extremely low price, and I can tell you, if you're into video marketing, you need one of these softwares, because it makes video creation extremely simple. And the best part is you don't need to be paying amount like you would have normally paid to Camtasia to create simple videos. So go ahead, you will find a link to order both of these softwares in the description box below. Go ahead, click the link there, order your copy of Easy Sketch Pro or Explaindio Video Creator, whichever is the one that you think will fulfill your needs. Go ahead and order these at the low price that is available today. Thank you for watching.